have any other accessibility needs, our greeters can connect you with some resources. Thanks again, and we'll start in about 5 minutes. Good morning. Welcome both in the sanctuary and online to the Sunday service of the Unitarian Universalist Church of St. Petersburg on the unceded lands of the Tocobaga and Seminole Native Americans. Today, like many days, gives us opportunities to both celebrate and remember. It is Ralph Waldo Emerson's birthday and the 200-year anniversary of the founding of the American Unitarian Association. In 1961, they merged with the Universalist Church of America to become the Unitarian Universalist Association, to which we belong today. Reverend Dr. Sophia Betancourt, our association president, shared these words today about this anniversary. She said, "We must remember that we are a sanctuary people, not only in collaborating around the work of justice, but also in providing nourishment and shelter for our own spirits, so that we do not give up in the face of all that is." Happy anniversary, beloveds. May this milestone year galvanize us in all the ways we are called to live into this moment and organize around our shared values in community. And may that be so. Tomorrow is Memorial Day, a day when we honor those who have lost their lives in service of the ideals of our country. We honor and remember those souls, knowing that they each had varied levels of conviction for service and choice in their serving. These complexities do not change our responsibility to remember and honor the price that was paid. The observance of what we now call Memorial Day can be traced to Charleston, South Carolina, at the end of the Civil War. On May 1st, 1865, just weeks before the war would officially end, a crowd of 10,000 newly freed Black Americans held a parade in honor of the Union soldiers whose lives were lost in the battle to end slavery in the United States. Due to our country's continued oppression of Black history and all that enriches Black lives, our knowledge of this event was nearly lost to history. In these times, when the hardest parts of our history are being intentionally hidden, it is our responsibility as a people of faith to keep this history alive. By doing so, we honor our collective humanity, and we work towards a more equitable and just world. I cannot think of a better way to honor those who paid the ultimate price for the ideals of this imperfect country than to resist those who wish to distort them and to hold fast to our country's vision of justice and liberty for all. Please join me in a moment of silence in remembrance of all the souls lost in service, for those that are known and for those lost to history. May their deaths not be in vain. My name is Erin Powers. My pronouns are they, them. Most Sundays when I'm here, I'm working with our youth during service. Recently, we've been doing a deep dive on our new values by making collages. I'm also a seminary student at United Theological Seminary of the Twin Cities. And someday I will graduate. I'm excited to bring you today's worship service, Wonderbox, with today's worship associate, Allison Lomke, and junior worship associate, Nora.
Hello everyone, I'm Allison Lomke, and here is
Nora!
If you want a church that honors our differences and where everyone's voices matter, even the small ones, you have found the right place. Welcome.
And just one announcement today. Today after service is the Racial Justice Get-Together. Join the Racial Justice team in Conway South for lunch and conversation for our final get-together before we break for the summer. And that and any other announcements are in your order of service. And they'll be on the TV in Gilmore during coffee hour.
And really quick, I want to honor our volunteers today that are helping to keep the building running, the maintenance. I'm terrible with names, but I see you, and thank you, Jeff, for getting the air conditioning going right before service. We're not perfect, but thank you all for helping to work towards those better ideals.
Yes, yes. As Unitarian Universalists, we're a people of diverse beliefs, but we share a common faith that every person is worthy of love, that what we do in this world matters, that we are connected to one another and to the earth. Whoever you are, wherever you are on your journey, you are welcome here. And we also welcome diversity of format and style in our worship services. Today's service is an all-age service, meaning that our children and youth will remain with us for the entire time. And today's service will feature Wonderbox-style storytelling. We will have 3 story times with Wonderboxes. And I know that our children that attend Miss Trish's classes are familiar with the Wonderbox. And I'm excited for everyone here to experience it this morning. And with that being said, allow me to give a special welcome to any newcomers. If you are new to UU St. Pete, or even relatively new, can you give a wave? Oh, welcome, welcome. Allison is gonna bring the microphone around. You are invited to introduce yourself. You are not required to introduce yourself, but we'll use the microphone so that our friends on YouTube can hear us as well. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, please raise your hand, and Allison and Nora will come over to you.
Good morning, I'm Archie Hatton, and this is my wife, Lucia, and we're here with our daughter, Bianca. We came from Waco, Texas.
Welcome.
Good morning. My name is Austin Rupert. This is my mother, Angela. We're here visiting today. I'm from Jacksonville, and my mother recently moved to Tampa.
Excellent. Welcome.
Good morning. My name is David Nemitz. Excuse me. I'm a lapsed Unitarian, trying to get back in. Moved to St. Pete a year ago. My husband couldn't be here today. He's out of town, but we hope to be more of a presence.
Welcome. Thank you. All right. So thank you so much for sharing. And also thank you for silencing your cell phones. Regarding masks, we do encourage you to wear one as you are comfortable. But now it is time for all of us to turn and greet our neighbors, say hello to someone new today, and please remember to get consent if you are going to hug and shake hands. So.
All right. So now it's time for you to run around and hide and thank you.
We will not start without you. Okay, we gave y'all an extra minute this morning. In coffee hour, those conversations can pick back up. But now, as you are willing and able, please rise for our first hymn, Lean on Me, number 1021 in our teal hymnal. And after our opening hymn, please remain standing for our chalice lighting. And our chalice lighters today are Cal and Virginia Fox. The flaming chalice is a reminder that we choose to focus here together for this time today and what we believe such time is sacred. And now I invite you to say our covenant out loud. The words can be found within your programs and online. And feel free to follow along with the two hand movements, hand to heart and then hands reaching out like you're serving. Love is the spirit of this church and service its law, to dwell in great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Thank you. Okay, so now it is time for our very first Wonder Box. So I do need a helper that can help me open this box, and these can be helpers of all ages. So do we have a brave soul that would like to help open our box? Oh, I hear a me. Come on down. Excellent, so fast. Okay, Nora, I need you to, let's see what's in this box. So each time we're gonna ask someone to come up. What's in the box, Nora?
A box. It's a box.
A box, oh my gosh. Do we need someone else to help open this? Yes, okay. Do we have anyone else who would like to come help open a box? Here, Nora, can you stay up here though? I need you to show them how to do it.
Or you can take someone's hand and bring someone out to open the box. It's okay to ask for help sometimes.
Right over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did we find in our box, Nora? We found
A box.
We found another box. Okay, so let's see if we can open it. Oh, we found another box. Okay, maybe Nora, maybe you should open the next box. And what do we have again?
A box.
We have a box.
A box with a heart on it.
Box with a heart. Nora, do you want to hold? Maybe you can hold that up and show everybody.
Another box.
And another box. What's on the other box?
Can we open it?
You need a little help?
Do you need help to open the box?
Yeah, because see, we always help each other. Oh, what's inside the box, Nora?
There's rocks that are painted. They're hearts.
Hearts. We have a box full of hearts. We had in the center of all these boxes, we had hearts. And Nora or Christine, what do hearts symbolize to you?
Love and the beating heart of life.
I love it. So we have love and the beating heart of life. And as Unitarian Universalists, one of our values is love at the center. And so at the center of all these boxes, we had a box full of hearts and love.
Is Nora allowed to escape?
Yes,
She's
Nora is.
delivering a.
So, and as Unitarian Universalists, and Christine, you're welcome to stay with us, and you can also go sit down if you want to. So, however you would like. So as Unitarian Universalists, we have many values, and love is the one that we keep at the center. And love is the one that we try to bring into every part of our living, like the living, beating heart that Christine spoke about. And love can help us do so many things. It can help us be brave, and it can help us to be curious. And so today in our service, I'm hoping that you will center love in your curiosity and wonder as we explore our Wonder Box storytelling. And so now we're going to move into our joys and sorrows.
All right, so thank you. Now it's time for joy, sorrows, and concerns. Those of you on YouTube Live, hello. Your presence is still felt, even though you're not in this room. Please type your joys and sorrows into the chat. And if you have a joy or sorrow to submit during the week, you're welcome to email the Reverend at minister@uustpete.org. So right now, Deborah Pierce will place a stone in the water for each one that was submitted this week. And if you have any additional cards, now's a great time to bring it up or ask a neighbor to do so for you. Okay, and Nora's still coloring her card, so we'll wait for that one.
Excellent. Okay, I can get started. So we have a concern from Kimberly about the next nationwide protest is Saturday, June 14th. Details and sign up is at mobilize.us.
We have a sorrow and concern from Earl. This is the 5th anniversary of the murder of George Floyd. May we all work to reduce and eliminate this racist tragedy now.
And another sorrow from Diane Dwyer. Diane had to part with her dear kitty Rufus after he ate a rubber floor mat. Rufus was a joy in my life and will be greatly missed. And we share your sorrow, Diane.
All right, and we will place the final stone for those joys and sorrows and concerns that still remain in our hearts, perhaps too tender to be spoken out loud or still in the process of coloring. So at this time, it is now time for our responsive reading. The words can be found in your order of service. May our hearts not become calloused by the never-ending incidences of oppression and hatred that so many face each day. Rather, may we keep our hearts open to the positive efforts of so many people causing good trouble in the world.
May we have the strength to demand and gain the right for all people to have a safe place to sleep, health care to keep them strong, and the knowledge that their lives matter. The struggle is taking longer than it should, but we will get there if we continue to strive for basic human rights. May all of us find a comforting and compassionate presence in the warmth of fellowship and community. The mystery is that we are connected even when we feel apart. Let us rejoice in our beloved community that makes of the many one. So may it be. Let's take a moment of silence together. Okay, so now we have Wonder Box number 2. Do I have a volunteer that would like to help me open this one? I think our one volunteer. Excellent. Our other volunteer is coloring. Come on up. All right. And what is your name? Kate. Okay, Kate is going to help us open this box, and we shall see what's inside. Awesome. Okay, what do we have in the box, Kate?
A big sunshine.
We have a big sunshine. All right. And I wonder here who knows that the sun is also a star? Excellent. Yes. We can see it. It is so bright and so warm for us because it is so close. but it is a star like all the other stars that we can see in our universe, and is not even as big as some of the ones that we see. So our story today is going to be about Copernicus, who was very heretical in his thoughts about the sun. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I bet we can lean it. There we go. Thank you so much, Kate. Okay, so we humans have always looked up to the stars, wondered about them, and even told stories about them. During the many thousands of years that human beings have been looking up at the stars, we've wondered a whole lot about them. And we've changed our understanding of what the universe looks like and how it works. More than 500 years ago, a man named Nicolaus Copernicus was born in Poland. He watched the stars and the planets, and he wondered about them a lot. After all of this wondering and watching, he realized something. Something that was both exciting to Copernicus and quite upsetting to many other people. He realized that the Earth orbits around the sun. Whoa! But in his day, most people thought that the Earth was at the center of the universe. And they also thought that the stars were little glass holes in a glass ball around the Earth. And these ideas are just some in many ideas that early people had about our universe before they had the capabilities to see them the way we do today. And so today, we know that Copernicus was right. Our planet Earth circles the sun, which is a star. It took a long, long time, hundreds of years, for people to finally believe this and to stop saying that the Earth was the center of the universe. But for hundreds of years, the belief that the universe revolved around Earth was so stuck in people's minds that it became part of religion too. It was kind of a religious belief, so when Copernicus said, "I don't think the heavens revolve around the Earth," he was speaking as a scientist, but the church heard it as him challenging their religion. And there's a word for that: heresy. In those times, the churches had lots of power. This meant that not just the scientist, but anyone could get into big trouble for promoting the idea that the sun was the center of our solar system. And believe it or not, this story of Copernicus intersects with the story of our Unitarian ancestors. Not very far away from where Copernicus watched the planets and stars, there was a land called Transylvania, a land of rolling green hills and mountains. Transylvania is where some of the first Unitarians built their churches and formed their faith, right about the same time that Copernicus wrote his book about the Earth revolving around the sun. Our Unitarian ancestors already knew what it was like to say and believe things that could get them in trouble. One of those things was Egi as Ishtin, or God is one. When they and we say that God is one, we're saying that we don't agree with the Christian doctrine that Jesus was God incarnate. We're saying that Jesus was fully human. A lot of Unitarians in Transylvania and elsewhere died because they wouldn't stop believing or saying that. And one of the villages in Transylvania, today a part of Romania that's ethnically Hungarian, is Auckland. It's a Unitarian church that is over 400 years old. And like a lot of Unitarian churches, the church has a wooden ceiling that's divided into deep square panels. Most of them have flowers or plants painted on them. But there's one very special ceiling panel, a sun surrounded by circling planets. It is a diagram of the Copernican solar system. 400 years ago, our faith ancestors honored the free search for truth and meaning. Let us celebrate these gifts, which have been woven into our religious DNA. We belong to a tradition in which religion and science have never been forced apart or asked each other to be silent. We as a people encourage one another to explore and discover, to ask questions and to wonder about the world and about ourselves. We are a people that are free to follow the wonder, whatever its source, that connects us most deeply to the world inside of us and to the universe around us. And now we'll have our anthem, number 347, Gather the Spirit. With song leading by Joanne. Okay, we have one more box to open, and Allison is going to help me open this box. So we shall see what we find inside. is a mystery. Okay, what do we have in there? We've got funny glasses, excellent. Let's see what else. Oh, dinosaur masks, excellent. Okay, so Allison, do you think we should put some of these on?
If I have to.
Would anybody else like to have a dinosaur mask or maybe some star glasses or unicorn glasses? I see some shorter people in the back. Liam would like some star glasses. So one of the things as Unitarian Universalists that I really love is we have a very long history that can be a very serious history, but we also know how to not take ourselves too seriously. So. Okay. Excellent. All right. So now I'm going to pass the microphone over to Allison because our final Wonderbox story is a Mad Libs story. And so we need some help from everyone here with filling in some of the parts of our story. So Allison's going to come around with the microphone and raise your hand if you would like to contribute a word. I'm going to go over there and tell you what kind of words I need. Okay, so our first word is a place. We need a place.
UU St. Pete.
Excellent. All right. And now we need a feeling. Did I hear love?
Love.
Love. Excellent. And now we need an animal.
Penguin.
A penguin. Love it. Okay, and an object. I saw a little hand in the back, Allison. And then after an object, we're going to need weather. So be thinking about weather.
Glass.
Glass is our object.
Glass?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. Make sure. Or glasses?
With glasses.
Okay, make sure I get it right. Okay, weather. What kind of weather is going to happen in our story?
Sunny.
Sunny, excellent. And the last one, we need a silly sound. Who has got a really good silly sound for our story?
Cuckoo-ca-choo. Cuckoo-ca-choo.
Excellent. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. This is going to be awesome. Okay. Oh, hang on. My tablet does not recognize me with my amazing glasses on. Okay. Make sure I can see through these. All right. So we are going to lean into wonder and imagination and silliness with this story. And part of the reason why we can do this is because we had these heretical ancestors that, some did give all and some fought very hard for us to have freedom of religion and for our faith that we have today. So we're going to celebrate that with our silliness. And this was written by one of my colleagues, Tim Atkins. Right. So this story is called The Great Improvisation. So once upon a time, in a place called UU St. Pete, a big celebration was about to begin. The Festival of Surprises. People came from near and far, dressed in bright colors, bringing instruments, games, and snacks. Everything was carefully planned. Everything except one small detail. The grand performer, the one that everyone had come to see, was stuck in traffic. Very, very stuck. And that is how we know the story happened here, because we know how the traffic can be. So panic rippled through the crowd. "Who will entertain us now?" someone cried. The band didn't know what to do. The dancers were too nervous to go without music, and the snack table had already run out of cookies. But just then, a young traveler named Nora stepped forward with their heart full of love. "I could try something," Nora said. "I've got my lucky glasses and my best friend, a penguin named Pickle." "Cuckoo, ka-choo," said Pickle. The festival director looked doubtful. "Do you have a plan?" "Not exactly," said Nora, "but I've got imagination." And with that, the music started. Sort of. Nora strummed the glass like a guitar, and Pickle danced like a leaf in the wind. The crowd began to giggle, then cheer, then dance along. And Nora turned the rhythm into a clapping game, and then a sing-along, and then a guessing game. It wasn't what anyone expected, and that's what made it wonderful. But just when things were going well, disaster struck. Sunny weather rolled in. Tents flapped, balloons flew, and a pie flew into someone's face. Nora paused for half a second, and then turned the pie into a hat and declared, "Fashion show time." And so everyone joined in. Cloaks made of napkins, sunglasses made of spoons. One person wore an entire fruit salad. Pickle balanced 3 jelly beans on their nose. Then the microphone broke. But Nora didn't panic. Instead, they cupped their hands and they whispered loudly. And the kids whispered too. The grown-ups started whispering jokes, and the Festival of Surprises had become the Festival of Whispers. And by then, the sun began to set. And the real grand performer finally arrived, flustered and apologetic. But when they saw the crowd dancing, laughing, whispering, and wearing hats made of pie, they just stood there in awe. "I think you've already had the best show possible," they said. Nora blushed. "We didn't plan it, we just rolled with it." And Pickle said, "Cuckoo, ka-choo," again. And that's our story. And friends, this story might be silly, but the message behind it is deep. We often think that success comes from careful planning and perfect conditions. But the truth is, life is full of surprises. And sometimes those surprises aren't fun. Sometimes things break, people cancel, storms roll in. And improvisation, the ability to adapt, to try something new, to be playful and open, can be a spiritual practice. It teaches us to trust ourselves, to trust each other, and to believe that something beautiful can still happen, even if the original plan falls apart. It reminds us that we are not alone. When we stay open and connected to the people around us, we can create joy together, even in the middle of a mess. And that's a holy kind of magic. So the next time something unexpected happens, pause, take a breath, and then, like Nora, pick up your lucky glass and see what kind of new joy that you can create.
We eat fruit from trees planted long before we were born. May we plant seeds that bear fruit long after we're gone. In the sanctuary, the offering will now be given and received.
Thank you so much, Liam, for our music today. That which is given in love is received with great joy. Thank you. And now please rise as you are willing and able for our closing hymn, Gather the Spirit, number 1008 in the teal hymnal. Oh, I'm sorry, When Our Heart is in a Holy Place.
1108.
So sorry, I made typos.
Oh, 1008 is correct.
We are improvising and rolling with it.
And for our newcomers, this is not our normal reverend or normal leadership. We're volunteering, and thank you very much. We don't expect perfection in this church, so if you are also imperfect like us, but willing to go along with it, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you.
When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we trust the wisdom in each of us, every color, every creed and kind, and we see our faces in each other's eyes, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we tell our story from deep inside, and we listen with a loving mind, and we hear our voices in each other's words, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place, when our heart is in a holy place, we are blessed with love and amazing grace. When our heart is in a holy place, when we share the silence of sacred space, and the God of our heart stirs within, and we feel the power of each other's faith, then our heart is in a holy place. When our heart is in a holy place.
You may be seated, and please remain seated as Liam plays our, I'm sorry, not Liam, Azariah plays our postlude.
Good morning. This is a song that I wrote a couple of months ago. Even though it's about Jesus, it can pertain to a mentor or someone that you have relied upon and that you depend upon. You left your footprints where would surely see them there. So I would always know I never walk alone. Mm-hmm. Why would you even care with all you had to bear? Yet still you carried me despite the things you see. As I anoint in your say with amazing grace. Ooh. You left your footprints where would surely see them there. So I would always know I never walk alone. As I anoint in your face.
Thank you, thank you. It's always a treat when you play for us. And now we're going to release the flame, and Cal and Virginia Fox are going to also release our flame this morning. And we invite you to follow along with the hand gestures, light of truth, warmth of heart, and fire of courage, as Cal and Virginia extinguish our chalice. And the words to the UU St. Pete's traditional chalice extinguishing are in your order of service and online in the text chat. So we extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of love, or the fire of courage. These we carry in our hearts and out into the world. Our worship is over, and now our service begins. Please join us for coffee hour in Gilmore, and if you see someone not talking to anyone, go up and say hello. We hope this time together will help you through your week and help you to remember that you are not alone and that there's always time for wondering, imagination, and silliness. Thank you.